Hello, welcome to Beasties Bombers on Tuesday the 27th here. I'm Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, and thanks for being here. These videos have been going off without a hitch, and I'm very much enjoying doing them. And as long as you continue to like and support them and watch them and share them, whatever you're doing with them, keep it up. I appreciate that so much. And really quick, before we get into baseball, go to teamriseorfall.com, like, subscribe, and while you're there, I have to mention I don't have to, but let's buy the draft kit. It's one-time payment of $9.99. It's really a no-brainer, as I said yesterday. You can go out anywhere in the world and there's magazines, and I'm a print guy, but in today's day and age, it's 2021, people. Go to Team Rise or Fall and buy it. You get it instantly. They have so many high-end people writing there, and their quick pick option there. It's outstanding, and I very much enjoy it. I've already have my copy. I've read it, so I'm just sharing something. I'm just trying to share along what I'm already doing. So go to Team Rise or Fall, like, subscribe, comment, and while you're there, buy the draft kit. So let's get right into baseball, and I want to start with the Minnesota Twins this evening. So Minnesota is hosting the Detroit Tigers here. I want to start off with Jorge Polanco. More than likely, he bats leadoff here. Jorge is $3,400 on Fanduel, $4,300 on DraftKings, going against the left-handed pitcher and Tyler Alexander, 4.24 ERA. Now with Jorge, he averages about, let's round up, Jorge averages about 10.5 fantasy points a game. And when you look at Tyler Alexander, he loves to throw his four-seam fastball. He throws it actually 18% of the time, middle in, middle down a little bit. And Jorge, he loves that pitch. His first pitch swinging percentage at that exact one is 56.2%. And one more pitch, Tyler loves his slider, 18.6% of the time. Little bit away, in the up, middle, down, all over there. He throws it, as I said, 18.6% of the time. And Polanco, his overall swinging percentage is 47.4%. He loves those two pitches, and he's going to get a steady dose of them. So I fully expect Polanco to go yard off the left-handed pitcher in Tyler Alexander. Let's go down. I want to mention two Baltimore Orioles here. We'll do it one at a time, really easy. Austin Hayes, young kid, is a stud prospect, and he's been doing well. That they're letting him get playing time. Austin Hayes more than likely will bat third this evening. Austin Hayes is $2,500 on FanDuel, $2,900 on DraftKings, and Hayes averages about 9.56 fantasy points a game. And at his price, it's kind of a perfect storm with his price. And Sandy Alcantara is pitching for the Miami Marlins this evening, and he loves to throw his slider down and away 20.5% of the time. Hayes swings at that exact pitch 44% of the time. So look for Hayes to get a hold of one this evening. And as I said, Hayes is $2,500 on FanDuel, $2,900 on DraftKings. Let's keep it in the same game, and let's go Ryan Mountcastle. Young kid, looks to be batting cleanup or third. I think third is normally his sweet spot, but he has been known to bat cleanup. So you can get Hayes and Mountcastle, boom, boom, right next to each other in the order. Mountcastle is $2,300 on FanDuel, $3,800 on DraftKings, and Mountcastle averages about 9.52 fantasy points a game. Now, I mean, if you're like me, I love to crunch numbers, and I love to look into all that stuff, but sometimes you have to trust your gut, right? And Mountcastle hasn't got a hold of one in a few days, and I just have this weird feeling because, again, I own Mountcastle on numerous seasonal dynasty teams, and I can set my watch seriously by his hitting habits and when he goes yard. And Ryan Mountcastle will go yard today. As I said, Sandy Alcantara, right-handed pitcher, 3.23 earned run average here. He loves to throw his sinker down and in 30.2% of the time. Ryan Mountcastle swings at that exact pitch, slider down and in 55.2% of the time. So I wouldn't be shocked. How wild would it be if Hayes and Mountcastle went yard back to back? That would be unbelievable. And I might, edit this clip and then play that back tomorrow if that holds true, right? You gotta, celebrate your wins, be humble when you don't, and we go from there. Let's go down the list. I want to concentrate in Kansas City on one guy, Eloy Jimenez. Finally, Eloy is back in the lineup. He was on the IL most of the season. We already know his pedigree, stud prospect, unbelievable talent. going against Brad Keller, right-handed pitcher in Kansas City this evening. 5.84 earned run average for Brad here. Now, when it comes to Eloy, he's, let me see here, he's $3,000 on FanDuel, $2,500 on DraftKings. And when he gets to Brad Keller, he loves to throw his four-seam fastball up and out. So up and out 28.7% of the time. And get this, Eloy swings at that exact pitch, a four-seam fastball, up and out. First pitch swinging percentage, 75% of the time. That is astronomical. And look, you can, again, as I said, 5-10 minutes ago, you can crunch all the numbers you want, but Eloy, his price right now, as I said, $3,000 on FanDuel, $2,500 on DraftKings. Mainly, I want to play Eloy to take advantage of that price. I firmly believe that we only have a few days left to use him at these low prices. It's going to go through the roof to the moon, however the people say that. So get Eloy in your lineups this evening. One more time, $3,000 on FanDuel, $2,500 on DraftKings. Now, I wanted to mention Jarren Duran, Boston Red Sox young prospect. He's had a tough go of it as of late, so I crossed him out and I added Luis Urias, Milwaukee's second base, shortstop, third base. He's eligible all over the field. Luis they're going to Pittsburgh. Milwaukee's going to Pittsburgh this evening, and Luis is $2,600 on FanDuel, $3,800 on DraftKings, going against Tyler Anderson, left-handed pitcher, 4.35 earned run average, not to be confused with the Detroit Tigers pitcher, Tyler Alexander. So a bunch of Tylers, last names A's, going tonight. So Tyler Anderson, 4.35 earned run average. And when it comes to Tyler Anderson, he's four-seam fastball 39.3% of the time, and it's just an absolute meatball. He serves it up like high, right down the middle and high sometimes, and Urias swings at that exact pitch 61.4% of the time. At first pitch swinging rate here, 61.4% of the time. It's insane to me. And then when you get to Tyler Anderson's changeup, outside, down and outside or down and in, he peppers the bottom of the strike zone with his changeup 24% of the time. And Urias, his whiff rate at that pitch is 17.1%. And as you know, the lowest whiff percentage you can get, the more elite it comes. So if Tyler throws that pitch to Urias 100 times and his whiff rate is 17%, that means he's making contact 83% of the time here. That's crazy to me. So look for Luis to just go yard on him again. So that's what I have for you this morning, afternoon, right before lock, whenever you're checking this out. Let's recap one more time. Jorge Polanco, $3,400 on FanDuel, $4,300 on DraftKings. Austin Hayes, Baltimore Orioles, $2,500 on FanDuel, $2,900 on DraftKings. Ryan Mountcastle, $2,300 on FanDuel, $3,800 on DraftKings. Eloy, very cheap this evening, $3,000 on FanDuel, $2,500 on DraftKings. And last but certainly not least, Luis Urias, $2,600 on FanDuel, $3,800 on DraftKings. Here are my notes. That's all I have for you, and thanks for being here, and I'll check back with you soon as tomorrow. Bye.